quickly with the weather arriving, so I think we're all pleased to be inside for a few minutes. There are some seats, a few seats left down the front. If anyone at the back would like a seat, please come and join us. And here comes the wind. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to acknowledge that the land we meet on today is the traditional. This evening. I also need to acknowledge an apology from His Excellency, the Governor of South Australia, who makes the beautiful grounds of his residence available to us each year to host this event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here to acknowledge the achievements of South Australia's international students and to fondly farewell those students who will soon return home. For more than 60 years, Adelaide has been providing a world-class education and study environment for international students. Adelaide is consistently ranked in the top 10 most livable cities in the world, and the presence of so many international students in Adelaide has contributed greatly to the vibrancy of the city. Last year, almost 36,000 international students were enrolled here from 130 countries, and the number of new student arrivals continues to grow. Thank you to all of the students here for choosing Adelaide as your international study destination. You have transformed our city in so many ways, and we hope that your experiences here will transform your lives. I know that it has been a long road for many of you to be with us here tonight, and we wish you every success for your future wherever it may take you. Before I introduce our guest speaker, I would like to acknowledge the Indian and Nepalese communities celebrating Vijay Dashami today. I would now like to invite Sean Keenahan, Chair of the Board of Study Adelaide, to say a few words. Please welcome Sean to the stage.
Thank you, Karen, and can I also acknowledge the Honourable David Ridgway, the Minister for Trade, Tourism and Investment, Ms Karen Kent, our Chief Executive, my fellow Study Adelaide board members, and the international students that we're going to honour with awards today, and those that we're going to farewell on the completion of their studies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to acknowledge that the land we meet on today is the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and that we respect their relationship with this country, and to acknowledge the Kaurna people as the custodians of the Greater Adelaide region, and that their cultural and heritage beliefs are still important to the living Kaurna people today. Welcome everybody to Government House, and it's a great pleasure indeed to see you all here. Now you might be wondering why I'm speaking to you and not His Excellency the Governor, and that's because today His Excellency is attending a funeral and he apologises for his absence. He asked that I pass on his congratulations to all of you for completing your studies, and he hopes to see you return to Adelaide again in the future. And he extends his very best wishes to you for the next phase of your lives. Having said that, I know that the Governor is particularly disappointed that he's not here today, because this event is something very close to our Governor's heart, because your stories, in many ways, mirror his story. His Excellency came to Adelaide from Vietnam. He overcame challenges such as the language barrier to excel in his education at the University of Adelaide and create a happy life, family and an illustrious career here in Adelaide. What he has in common with all of you is the hard work, determination and courage that have brought you all here this afternoon. Because we know that these qualities are central to achieving success as an international student. It's a very bold move to live in a new country, to immerse yourself in a new culture. For many of you, a new language to pursue your education. And I can speak from personal experience also. I was an international student myself in China in the late 1980s, which is feeling like a long time ago now. But the passion that I developed for China by virtue of my experience as an international student is the thing that to this day drives me to continue to seek to build bridges between China and South Australia. So based on my own experience, I'd guess that there are one or two main things that have driven you to take the step to be an international student. For some of you, I expect one significant factor will be the desire to experience something new, particularly something as inviting as a year or two in a place with lots of sun, sand, friendly people and good food and wine. I imagine that was a motivator. But I expect for most of you, it was a belief in the critical importance of a good education, and that's been the driving factor for you selecting Adelaide as a place for your study. We are very proud in South Australia of our educational institutions and the opportunities that they offer. And today we celebrate your outstanding achievements, and I'll leave it to Karen in a moment to talk about just how outstanding those achievements are. There is every reason for you to go from here and achieve great success. South Australia has an esteemed list of international alumni and links to more Nobel Prize winners than any other Australian state. And we're very keen to hold on that title. So no pressure, but we'll be watching. And like it did with His Excellency, we hope that the qualifications that you earn here open so many doors as you start your careers and take you on journeys that you probably now can't even imagine. International students tell us that South Australia is a very friendly and welcoming city, and I hope that's also been your experience. Although we've long been one of Australia's most multicultural facilities, most multicultural cities, with representatives from 90 religions and over 200 cultures amongst us, the growing international student population has brought wonderful vibrancy, vitality and energy to our city. You've helped transform our city into a more cosmopolitan, diverse and multicultural place. You've also introduced us to many aspects of your cultures, and we've been privileged to learn so much about your countries during your time with us. There is also a common thread in the award submissions that Study Adelaide has identified over the last couple of years, and that is your willingness as international students to embrace your local communities by volunteering in all manner of places. It's both humbling and it's inspiring, and it deserves special acknowledgement and a thank you. We hope that you will take with you some strong and lasting friendships with the people who you have met here, as well as some Aussie culture, including Australian rules. We hope these friendships and your links to South Australia will last throughout your lifetime, and that we will see you and your families return here regularly, where you would be welcome as family. We wish a very fond farewell to the students who will finish their international education journey in Adelaide this year. We invite you to become a friend of South Australia and keep in touch. And you can sign up just to the right of the marquee to become a formal friend of South Australia so we can keep in touch with you. So on behalf of Study Adelaide, our members and the people of South Australia, I thank you for your time spent here in South Australia, your valued contribution to the communities in which you study, work and live. And I extend our warmest wishes to you for your futures. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. I would now like to invite the Minister to join Sean on stage to present the certificates. Before we announce the award winners, each year Study Adelaide appoints international student ambassadors who play an important role in advocating for Adelaide. They provide advice to international students and help out with our many international student events such as today. They are leaders in the international student community. Due to the number and calibre of applicants, this year we appointed 16 ambassadors, an increase from 12 last year. I am pleased to present the Study Adelaide 2018 student ambassadors with their certificates of recognition, and if we could hold applause to the end, that would be appreciated. Su Chen from China. Alifa Nuramani Putri from Indonesia. Amy Almeida from Australia. Chu Yue Qing from China. Ignacio M. Bosch from Argentina. J.E. Tay from Malaysia. Karen Figueroa Vargas from Colombia. Lee Yuen Ong from Malaysia. Miriam Muna from Kenya. Nayantara Nambia from India. Mai Quinn Chun from Vietnam. Selena Shrestha from Nepal. Shubham Gupta from India. Se Tong Lei from Hong Kong. And last but not least, Yu Wen Ling from Taiwan. Thank you again to our 2018 team of student ambassadors. Now we are proud to present the 8th Annual South Australian International Student Awards. These awards recognise the many achievements of international students who have reached great heights through their academic studies, in the community and pursuits in the arts, sports and entrepreneurial space. We also recognise work in the international student associations that they do to support their fellow students with an International Student Event of the Year. We received almost 200 nominations for this year's awards. We would like to sincerely thank the judges, acknowledged on the screen behind me, who gave their time to assess the applications. As always, we were extremely impressed with the high calibre and the outstanding achievements. This year we asked the judges to share their thoughts after reviewing the applications, and on the screen are some of the words that were consistently mentioned. The following quote stood out to us. It's such a good feeling to see how international students connect with the Australian community to help themselves and other people around them to grow. International students not only cross defined borders of countries to do this, but cross common mindset borders to contribute to the host country. We invite the judges to join the winners on stage at the end of the formalities to have your photo taken. So the winners and highly commended applicants will be presented with a certificate by the Minister and the Chair. Each category winner will be awarded a 2-day holiday voucher to Kangaroo Island for 2 people with support from the Sea-Link Travel Group, while the highly commended entrants receive a gift voucher. If I announce your name, please enter the stage from my right where you will receive your certificate, and you'll have your photograph taken and then exit to my left. At the conclusion of the awards, there will be a group photo with all the winners. So please return to your seat. Our major prize winner, the International Student of the Year, will be invited to say a few words. So let's get started. The Academic Excellence category, which has 6 subcategories. The first category is the Academic Excellence Postgraduate Research. The highly commended applicant in this category is Caroline Giesner from the Netherlands, who studies at the University of Adelaide. And the winner of Academic Excellence Postgraduate Research is Himal Kandel from Nepal, who studies at Flinders University. Himal's research is driven by his passion for public eye health. During his time in Adelaide, Himal has published 18 research papers in reputable journals and presented at 14 international conferences. Congratulations, Himal. Please take your seat, Himal. Thank you. The next category is the Academic Excellence Postgraduate Coursework. This year there were 2 highly commended applications for this award. Firstly, Selina Shrestha from Nepal, who studies at the University of South Australia. And Juni Hezi Romansha from Indonesia, who studies at Flinders University. And the winner of Academic Excellence Postgraduate Coursework is January de Chavez from Philippines, who studies at Flinders University. January is working towards becoming an influential voice in the Filipino education system to make education more accessible to all people, regardless of their financial position. January is achieving excellent academic results, contributing to a book addressing bullying and speaking at several conferences. Congratulations, January. The next category is the Academic Excellence Undergraduate. This year there were 2 highly commended applications for this award. Firstly, Bun Win Minh Chun from Vietnam, studying at the University of Adelaide. And Yong En Soon from Malaysia, who is studying at the University of South Australia. The winner of the Academic Excellence Undergraduate Award is Lo Chie Nicholas from Singapore, who studies at Flinders University. Nicholas has only been in Adelaide for a short time, but has already become a valued member of his university, achieving a perfect GPA in his first semester. Studying a Bachelor of Clinical Science and Doctor of Medicine with no background in biology, Nicholas has overcome many hurdles to achieve strong academic success. Well done, Nicholas. The next category is Academic Excellence in Vocational Education and Training. The highly commended applicant in this category is Clement Chidiogo Ezugobi from Nigeria, studying at Equals. And the winner of the Academic Excellence in Vocational Education and Training Award is Isadora Inez Alves Cosma from Brazil, who studies at TAFE SA. After a study abroad opportunity brought her to Adelaide as part of her Brazilian degree in environmental engineering, Isadora knew she wanted to come back. She returned to Adelaide following her graduation to study in a vocational field which she says has taught her to think differently. Isadora is able to put her practical skills she is learning at TAFE SA into action with her various volunteering roles. Congratulations, Isadora. The next category is Academic Excellence in Pathways. The highly commended applicant in this category is Emily Siao Mei Kyong from Malaysia, who studies at Ironsbury College. And the winner of the Academic Excellence in Pathways Award is Ian Yui Rong Yi, also from Malaysia, who also studies at Ironsbury College. After achieving high results in his schooling years, Ian chose to further his studies in Australia, where his father had studied before him. Ian and his parents chose Adelaide, where he was offered a scholarship at Ironsbury College. Now, almost at the end of his foundation program, he is looking forward to pursuing his dream of becoming a podiatrist. Congratulations, Ian. The next category is Academic Excellence in School. The highly commended applicant in this category is Anne Nguyen from Vietnam, who studies at Our Lady of Sacred Heart College. And the winner of the Academic Excellence in School Award is Xin Yue Du from China, who studies at Henley High School. When Xin Yue was first settling in, her grades dropped a little, but she remembered the school motto to strive and to not yield. It inspired her. She worked hard and with her teacher's help improved her English and received academic excellence in every subject. Last year, she was a member of the student executive and has become a school prefect this year. Please congratulate Xin Yue. The next category is Excellence in Community Engagement. This category acknowledges students who selflessly give their time to their institutions, fellow students and the local community. This year there are 2 highly commended applications for this award. Firstly, Chen Zheng from China, who studies at Flinders University. And Hoi Yan Wong from China, who studies at the University of South Australia. The winner of the Excellence in Community Engagement is Nguyen Thi Thang Tien from Vietnam, who studies at Flinders University. During her time studying in Adelaide, Thi Thang Tien has volunteered with several student clubs and local organisations with a focus on supporting people with disabilities. In 2017, she established the Flinders University Students with Disabilities Association with the aim to support fellow students to overcome difficulties and feel more connected in our community. Congratulations. Our next category is arts and culture. The highly commended applicant in this category is Idi Chen from China, who studies at the University of Adelaide. And the winner of the arts and culture category is Shin Nyo from Malaysia, who studies at the University of Adelaide. Joining several ensembles to showcase her vocal talent, Shin also had the opportunity to perform with the State Opera of South Australia. In her spare time, she volunteers by performing at the Royal Adelaide Hospital and Anzac Day service. Shin enjoys being able to perform regularly in her native Malay to introduce her culture and music to the people of Adelaide. Congratulations, Shin The next category is sporting excellence by an international student. The highly commended applicant in this category is Yong Jun Ung from Malaysia, studying at the University of Adelaide. Yong Jun is undertaking a placement in Malaysia at the moment and has asked UN Lin to accept the award on his behalf. Oh, here we go. Nearly missed his cue. And the winner for the sporting excellence category is Phat Nguyen Mai Chi from Vietnam, studying at the University of South Australia. She learned to play chess with her father when she was only 5 years old, and by age 9 was playing competitively, achieving success in international competitions in Vietnam and Japan. Since arriving in Australia, she has continued her competitive chess career and is teaching young Adelaideans about the wonderful intellectual sport of chess. Congratulations. Next, we have the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Award. Thank you very much, everyone. You've been a fabulous audience. We're nearly there. The highly commended applicant in this category is Daniel Han Kin Yuan from Singapore, who studies at Le Cordon Bleu. And the winner of the Entrepreneurship and Innovation category is Lian Sugi Ranti Tandung from Indonesia, who studies at the University of Adelaide. Unfortunately, Lian has already returned to Indonesia, and accepting this award on her behalf is Jessica Devi. Since graduating in July 2018, Lian has been busy establishing not one but two new businesses in her home country. One gives K-pop loving locals an immersive Korean hangout, and the other sells delicious banana bread while providing a low-cost franchise opportunity for like-minded entrepreneurs. The Student Event of the Year award recognises the amazing work student associations do in supporting their fellow students. The highly commended award goes to International Students Business Society, Malaysia chapter from the University of South Australia. And Mark Ong will accept this award. The winning event is the Singapore National Day, and the award will be accepted by Flinders University Singaporean Student Association, Tiffany Lim, President. Every year, the Singapore Student Associations from Flinders University, the University of Adelaide and the University of South Australia work together to present an event to mark the Singapore National Day celebrations. This year's luncheon brought over 180 students together to enjoy local food, musical performances and games. Congratulations, Tiffany. Now for the announcement that everyone's been waiting for, our International Student of the Year. This student was selected by the judging panel from all the category winners. I am delighted to announce that the winner of the 2018 Study Adelaide International Student of the Year is Himal Kandel. At the age of 9, Himal left his remote Nepalese village to take up a scholarship at one of the country's most prestigious schools. It was the first step in an illustrious academic career which has seen Himal study optometry at some of the world's leading institutions, including Adelaide's Flinders University. During his time studying, Himal has also worked as a clinician or lecturer in Nepal, the Maldives, Eritrea and Kenya. His research is mainly focused on public health and he hopes to one day return to his village to open an eye hospital. I would now like to invite Himal to give a short speech.
Thank you. The Honourable David Ridgway, Minister for Trade, Tourism and Investment, Mr. Sean Kenihan, Chair of Study Adelaide, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honour. It's a great honour and privilege to receive the prestigious International Student of the Year award. I come from one of the remotest parts of Nepal, and we had to walk for 2 days to go to the nearest hospital. My mother practiced some traditional medicine, and that inspired me to become a health professional. After my high school, I found that many relatives in my village had visual impairment that could be corrected just with a simple pair of glasses. Then I decided to become an optometrist. I have a dream that I will build an eye hospital in my village one day. My academic journey that led me to achieve a PhD at the age of 30 years, even after coming from this background, was possible because of a number of awards and scholarships. However, this award is the highest recognition I have ever received, and therefore it's very special to me. I'm immensely grateful to Study Adelaide for motivating me and other international students through these awards to work harder towards our dreams. I would like to take a moment to thank Flinders University and especially my PhD supervisors for all the resources and world-class mentoring that made me who I am today. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my parents and my dear wife Sandhya, whose constant support is the key to my success. I would like to dedicate this award to my 3-month-old daughter Sahina, who is our biggest source of inspiration and motivation now. I'm very proud to live in Wolds, one of the most livable cities. It's also a perfect place to start a family. It is a safe and beautiful city. We come from a landlocked country, therefore we love going to the beautiful beaches. Recently, we invited our parents to show them around, and they said it is a true heaven. They also enjoyed beautiful beaches, good roads, clean environment, and friendly people. On the whole, my time in Adelaide has been the best time of my life. Within a short period of time, I could accomplish numerous academic and non-academic achievements. Adelaide is so welcoming to the international students. I always felt at home. It is our home away from home. Thank you, Adelaide, for all the wonderful, unforgettable experiences. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations again, Himal. Now, Minister and Sean, before you leave, we all like a bit of an emotional moment at the awards, so we're going to invite the wife and the daughter onto the stage for a photo. Where is Sandhya and here we go. Sahina, she looks like she's oh no, she's awake. Oh, that's beautiful. Who's going to hold the baby? Do we have a volunteer? We do like a bit of an emotional moment, so we're going to have a photo, please. Yes. We should also highlight that the International Student of the Year wins a ticket home to visit their family. So we may have to spring for two, I think, and a baby. Thank you. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Sean, and thank you, students. Now, before we end the formal proceedings today, we have a special message on the screen for those students completing their studies.
I commend you for travelling far from home for your education, away from family and friends, and choosing South Australia as your new family.
During your time in Adelaide, you've contributed hugely to our cultural richness and vibrancy.
We are fortunate to have amazing international students and graduates who support South Australia through trade, tourism and investment long after their studies have finished.
To the students completing their secondary schooling in South Australia, congratulations on achieving this important milestone in your education journey. You have set a strong foundation for your future studies and career.
Goodbye and good luck to our international students who've completed their studies at TAFE SA.
To the UniSA graduates, congratulations. As you move into this next phase of your career, we hope that your time that you spent with us has been meaningful and has geared you for success.
On behalf of Flinders University, I'd like to congratulate you all on your marvellous achievements and also for the contributions you've made during your time here in South Australia.
To all the international students who chose to study at the University of Adelaide, a great big thank you. We hope you enjoyed your time with us, and we're very proud that you have succeeded, graduated, and that you're now ready to go back to your country, make the world a better place, remember the fun times and the friends that you made while here on campus.
3 things that would describe my Adelaide educational experience will be fun, great support, and plenty of new opportunities.
Innovative, challenging and quality.
Rewarding, exciting and interesting.
Multicultural, supportive and independent.
Freedom, flexibility and choice.
Diverse, it's enjoyable and it's useful.
Fun, exciting and memorable.
Awesome, fulfillment and excitement.
Fun, adventurous and good learning experience.
Motivation, inspiration and balance.
We look forward to continuing a relationship with you, our graduating students.
Your connections to the city, your school, teachers, fellow students and particularly homestay families will last a lifetime.
You have now joined a very long list and a very large cohort of people who have done amazing things, have become leaders in their country. The President of Singapore invented new things. It's your turn now.
Adelaide has provided me many opportunities that helped me realise my potential, and now I'm headed towards my research career.
I'm working at Botanic Garden Restaurant. It is one of the best restaurants in Adelaide. I mean, that reflects like TAFE gave me a really good quality of skill and knowledge.
I work in the architectural office and it has a positive impact on my reality performance.
I believe the most important I have learned is about courage, confidence and resilience. I'm ready for the upcoming challenge.
It has been an unforgettable experience.
We thank you for everything you've given our city and our people, and we hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you continue to be ambassadors for Adelaide.
To all of you, a great big congratulations on completing your studies. Well done.
You have achieved a globally recognised qualification for which you should be extremely proud.
I do hope you've enjoyed your time studying with us, and I wish you all the very best in the future. Please remember us fondly and please keep in touch.
As you move to the next stage of your career, we hope that the time you spent with us has geared you for that career. We're very proud of our graduates. We're very proud of the successes that they enjoy on the national and international stage. And as you leave Australia, I want to give you a firm Irish farewell. May the road rise to meet you and wish you every good luck in your future.
Congratulations on completing your studies. And on behalf of the South Australian community, we wish you all the best with your future career.
To my fellow year 12s, I hope the best for your future.
We've been through long journeys and hope you guys enjoyed it.
I congratulate them and I wish all the best to them.
I wish you all the best in your future.
We did it.
Felicitaciones a todos los estudiantes.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Guramagrav.
Thank you.
Share.
Thank you.
On behalf of all of the team, all my wonderful staff at Study Adelaide, I would like to echo the message shared in the video and say a final congratulations to everyone. Before I remind you about the photos and your memento, there is one more person I want to acknowledge tonight. She is finishing up a 15-year career. Her name is Therese O'Leary, and she's the trainee advocate. Where are you, Therese? I know she's here. Where is she? There. Therese, part of her role is to support international students with any inquiries through the Office of the Trainee Advocate, and she is finishing her time, that 15 years next month, and is a tireless and wonderful supporter behind the scenes. And Therese, we would like to thank you, and please put your hands together for all of the advocacy and work. So now, can all the winners and the highly commended winners join the Minister and Sean back on stage for one final photo? I promise you that's it. For the rest, don't forget your memento, and please join us for drinks and canapes. Thank you, everyone. You've been a fabulous audience.